kind of worried there. Thought it was going to be the old one. Shit.
Shit! I hate it when I get my Schwartz twisted.
What? I said, hot shot.
Welcome back to the Late Show with Mexican Iron Man. Look at who's here. It's Mexican Iron Man himself, the man who vaults out married women's windows. How are you doing, my friend? Good evening. Welcome back to the Late Show.
I would like to say thank you for having me back. Mexican Iron Man is on the mends. As we know, there was a debilitating injury that occurred.
When you went out the window at the married woman's house.
No, we will discuss that
We
in
have
a minute.
footage.
No.
We have footage.
No, we will discuss.
There's
We will get
footage.
to that once more people get here and once we welcome our esteemed guest.
Loki. He threw her out of the window. That's how he hurt his shoulder.
Let us welcome our esteemed
Her husband knocked on his door and he
That's
threw
right.
her bitch out the window.
Let us welcome, we will get to that in a few minutes. Let us welcome the people on this esteemed panel and our esteemed guests in chat, please. Thank you. That's the part where you introduce Culture Casino, Loki.
Oh, I thought that's what you were gonna do. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
you
do
took
it.
over.
All right, I thought
You're the one who's a YouTuber. Go.
No. See, boom. Now I'm a guest and you're hosting the show.
Oh, for God's sake. Culture Casino, also known as $8 Culture Casino, joining us tonight for the 153rd hour that he's live streamed this week.
That's right. That's probably actually close to true. I think it's a little more than that. But thanks, Mike, for that amazing introduction. There is nothing like being introduced by a professional YouTuber such as yourself. I can't say enough nice things other than about the people who are joining me on this esteemed panel. Right below me is the amazing CC Karaoke, who, let me tell you, has the voice of an angel. And next to him is somebody who, well, tries to sound like he's Sean Connery far too often, that 70s rock fan, and our favorite amazing human being, also known as Tron. What's going on, everybody? I'm so grateful to be here. And now I'll let everybody introduce themselves. But that's how you do a proper introduction as a professional YouTuber, Mike. You need to step up your game if you're going to be a pro YouTuber at this level.
He told you.
Wow, that was so fancy pants. I don't think I can like follow that. Like, how do I even follow that?
That's the end of the stream right there.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, thanks for coming, everybody.
Wow. So
wow.
you're doing your best Fetterman. Hello. Good night.
Hi.
That's right.
The best
sorry,
part of the show
sorry.
is and we are also joined by Coulter. Do the
Speaking
intro.
of Fetterman.
Coulter, do the intro.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the biggest piece of cotton on the board right now. He's amazing. He's a puppet. He's a puppeteer. He's made of cotton. He's so stuffed. He's some people say he's full of it. It is Snowdub, music and entertainment, joining us as well.
Wow, thank you. I think that was really nice.
That was
But
something.
honestly, I really believe it. I don't want to rob everybody from their individual introductions. Of course, I think we should introduce CC Karaoke next. What's going on, CC Karaoke?
That's all right. I was out of the RV for way too long. The city is not my thing, so I'm back in the mountains in the RV and happy to be back.
And it feels better, right? You feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and
Oh shit, I'm naked.
Oh God, a naked Jolly.
eh?
Yeah, we are live. So yeah, let's everybody keep their clothes on.
except for you.
Except for Mike.
Yeah. Pants off, dance off, Mikey.
Did someone say Lupita?
And we have our first super chat of the night from Loki. That was your cue again.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is from Shum for $5 super chat. Says, kind of curious how Mexican Iron Man explained away his search history of bald Wakandan women repeatedly showing up when Lupita checked up on it.
Oh, my.
Oh, for crying
Oh
out loud.
my.
So many crickets.
I hear Lupita's quite the looker. I guess we have some video evidence of that later.
What? No, wait, no, we don't.
Oh yeah, we do. we have a lot of video evidence to go over tonight. The deck is stacked against Mexican Iron Man.
Well, let's start with an easy issue that I'm going to lose at because I think.
Thank you, Shum.
Before we get to the shoulder injury and the going out the window thingy, I think there's been an ongoing debate about whether or not Mexican Iron Man is a YouTuber or not.
We've settled that. I think
We settled that a long time ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm still
Yes,
debating.
the
it.
answer is yes.
No, well, you can debate it all you want to. Everyone else decided that yes, you are a YouTuber.
Yeah. I mean, you're supposedly a master debater. That didn't sound right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Just you know what? You're a colonizer then.
It's better than the metrosexual thing. I can't get on board with that one.
Thank you, Snowdub. As someone who knows me and knows me well, has met with me in person, can validate that I'm not a metrosexual, whatever the hell I was being accused of. What was it now? 4 weeks ago? I've been off the show for what, 3 weeks?
There's
4
video evidence of that too.
weeks? No, there's no videos of that.
He's never had sex on public transit, so he can't be a metrosexual.
Well, yes, but
Wait, did you get the joke? Metro?
riding on the
That was a good one.
metro. Oh wait.
He does have an interest in fashion, and he has got a refined sense of taste, though.
Well,
I like
that
how
is
you walked that back. That was pretty good.
walked it back. Yeah.
Silence. Users. Tron is trying to speak.
Well, hello, Tron. Shoot, brother.
Hey guys, hopefully all's good. I just got done with a satisfying VR chat. I enjoyed it because it is freedom for me.
Oh, dude. Hell
that's-
yes.
That's awesome,
Nice,
man.
nice.
Oh, that's fucking great. Wow, that is great.
You got a good headset and all that cool shit. You got a good headset. And what'd you get? The Oculus Rift.
If Tron goes to the next Echo based meetup, then I'm gonna take video, and then what I'll do is I'll share him the video file. Then he can do the VR as the women attack him in virtual reality.
Oh wow!
And he can
Well,
relive
why don't we have him just beat the shit out of X-wing in VR? I'm sure
Oh,
we
that'd
can
be
come up
great.
some way for Tron to be swinging a lightsaber in VR while X-wing gets his ass kicked.
That would
I
be
think
fun.
that'd
I
be
like that.
hella sweet. That'd be hella sweet. Yeah, well, yeah. I asked Andre and Tom, and they sort of feel that based upon the last two videos they released of me ranting about Wakanda.
Wakanda?
Yeah, wreck, because it's a train wreck.
Rankanda.
Wakanda, wreck, WREKAND, also known as Wakanda, whatever. But
I've heard you don't really like that film much.
no, indeed I don't. And Andre, they released these videos of me ranting, and right now they're clicking at 100. I think the last count was 178,000 views.
Well, if that doesn't make you a YouTuber, I don't know what would.
I do know something that'll make him a YouTuber, and that is what we're about to show right here.
What?
Oh.
I didn't make this video.
oh, look. What's he doing?
That's not me.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Looks like you.
So there has been confusion, and Mike says that's not him, right? Well, guess what? We have an X-ray. We have an X-ray of who was underneath that mask. Let me get that up here. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is.
Oh, Mike! Oh, Mike! Oh, Mike!
Wow, you really lost your tan, Mike.
Right there.
That can't be Mike. That guy's in far too good a shape.
I don't know. Mike is.
I just spit my scotch all over my keyboard. 70s.
Mike has always sported those like leopard print.
It's true.
Well, that guy right there is he wearing socks or high heels?
No, he looks like he's wearing high heels. You're wearing your girlfriend's shoes.
No.
I'm
Those
not wearing my
are
girlfriend's
socks.
shoes.
Nah, man, those are those low-rise black socks that you like, Mikey.
Are you wearing her panties? Is that
It does look a bit thong-like.
You haven't seen Mike in those before?
No, wait.
Not that I'd like to admit on
Fun
camera.
fact: those are actually white panties. He's just worn them for so long that they
Oh
look
my!
brown.
Oh, I thought they might have been the new taco special line that he had that he
Taco
was trying
Bueno.
to sell. Yeah, it was like the taco style bikinis and stuff, right?
Oh, the banana hammocks.
Yeah. Is that it? This is
No.
a promotion. This is a promotion.
No,
No.
first of all, this is contraband. This is contraband evidence. This is not true evidence. This is hashtag fake news. I've been framed.
Right
That's
there.
the
Look
bu-
at that. That's
That's
your
the
face.
ball sack burrito right there.
We have Pops over at Pop Stock to thank for this live video footage of Mike climbing.
This is not live video footage.
You missed the part where he climbed up in the first place.
Well, no, I mean clearly, Mike, this was recorded from the moment that this incident happened. I have to say, the citizen journalist that got Mike escaping from this window was just. I mean, talk about the perfect place,
That's
the perfect time.
Pulitzer Prize winning.
What do you mean the citizen?
Users, Tron is trying to speak.
Shoot, Tron.
Not really. It's on Steam, so PC controls plus my head mouse is similar to AVR headwear.
Nice.
Good
Nice.
Tron's got the good gear.
Tron's got the good shit.
So were
Right.
you pushed out of the window, or are you trying to
wait,
escape
hold on. This is not
because
me.
the husband came home?
No, okay.
Oh, the husband came home.
No,
That's-
let's
yeah.
No, let's rewind the tape. First of all, okay, hold on. Let me.
You realize Tron's currently watching this in 3D.
Oh, for God's sake!
VR is very exciting.
Let me present my case to the jury for consideration, please. First of all, as we now know, it has been documented that Mexican Ironman had a shoulder injury, and there are two possibilities, ladies and gentlemen, that can be considered. All right, so let me present to the chat stream. You are the jurors. The people on the panel in the live chat are all the jurors. Now, Mexican Ironman had a shoulder injury. It's been painful. It has been debilitating. It has been awful. Now, one of two things could have happened. Number one,
I just feel sorry for that vehicle.
Number one, there's an argument out there that Loki has presented. Loki, your case is that what happened? I was dating a married chick who I did not know was married when I was banging her.
That's not my case. That's your own admission.
Yeah, I know. That's that's on the record now.
Wait, no.
Oh, man.
Yes, I was messing around with this chick. I had no idea she was married until she told me, and it's been like with 3 or 4 months into this on and off again banging thing. Okay, all right. So
Ow.
Okay, so I had no idea she was married until she told me. All right.
You had to climb out of her window when her husband came home, and you landed on the Mirthmobile, and boom.
Oh, dude, you know what? I think if you hadn't caught your foot on that other window, it probably wouldn't have hurt as much.
What? No,
That's right.
Because, like, look right here. Like,
Oh,
that
that
big
hurt.
spot in that window.
That's going to leave a skid mark.
Yeah. You know, and the only thing that really seems to have been damaged there, of course, was the luggage rack on the top of the vehicle. I mean, aside from your shoulder, do you realize that arm is not going to do a lot on the way down, Mike? I mean, this is not a good stunt fall.
All right. So option A is this pack of lies that these bozos are buying into, or tax season ended up.
Tax season just bad, ended. Man. Look at that.
Tax season just ended.
Dude, wait.
Let me submit my.
See, and he took out that poor person's remote. Like, he pulled that person's remote off the windowsill, dead remote. So not only did you hurt your arm, but you killed some poor
I don't know
on the way down.
True. If you look at that from a certain angle, it looks like the remote's flying out of his pants.
Wow, that's uncomfortable.
That explains a lot.
What are you talking about? What remote? Wait, rewind the tape. What are you
it was his cell phone. He had it all the way down. Okay,
yeah,
it was his cell phone. Loki, help!
So he had his cell phone in his pants.
Out the window, Loki. This chick's husband came home. I'm in big trouble.
Was it set to vibrate?
What?
Oh man, dude, how much
all
was
right,
that?
Now, hold on,
Mikey?
Hold on. Now we had tax season. And then too much time on the keyboard, the 10 key in the mouse. I got carpal tunnel in the wrist. That turned into tennis elbow. And the next thing I know, my shoulder was frozen, locked in because I basically worked my right arm to lock shoulder. Now
it comes down on that right arm, ladies and gentlemen.
Just so everybody knows, this is the incorrect way to tuck and roll.
No. All right. So there's one or two things.
I'm
now,
fucking losing it, laughing my ass off.
Oh yeah, look at that.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen,
so
chat. All right, people in the chat. People
Mike,
on this. Hold on. People on
is that a
chat,
bruised peen? I mean, what? Like, there's like a rollover there. I feel like. Do you see the shoulder slam right there? Bam.
Well, he was actually still excited, so he put a hole in the roof.
Oh my!
It's a very small hole, though, just a small hole.
Well, that'll solve a priapism right there. I'm just saying. I mean, if you need all that blood flow out of a particular area, that's going to solve that
and
issue.
he'd just taken the Viagra as well. What a waste!
Oh man!
Wow.
He'd just taken it.
Wow.
All right, now anyone that knows. Okay, now okay, you bozos, give me 30 seconds. You bozos.
I'm counting.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Stone up. Dude, super chat says, go and tuck and roll.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. And Tiger Dwarf 9 with $5 super chat says, never mind the window. Try getting dressed in a closet without the hubby hearing a pocket full of change.
Wait, what?
Explain that one to us, Mike.
He didn't get dressed. Dude went right out the window.
That's right.
Hey, F this, I get dressed. I'm out, yo. Peace.
Okay, let me present.
I wish we had the video of him going back to the front door asking for his trousers back. That would be.
Magitech Mags for $2 super chat says, "Is this a play-by-play of Mikey hearing tax season?" No, Mag.
Yes.
No, baby.
With
Sweetheart.
the neighbor lady.
Baby doll. Do not believe this lies.
They're not lies. I mean, we're watching it right now. Hey, look, who are you going to believe? Who are you going to believe? Your eyes right now that you can see what's going on here? Or, the story that Mike's about to lay on us, which, I think we all know what that is.
All right. So Now, let me present my case for the jury. So there are two possible explanations: the truth, which is what happened with like my arm and typing and the keypad, or this pack of lies. Now, anyone that knows Mexican Iron Man, chat, I'm speaking to you. Panel, illustrious panel, I'm speaking to you. Anyone that knows Mexican Iron Man and knows me, which story would you believe to be true? Now, give me a 1 if you believe Mexican Iron Man, and give me a 0 if you're going to believe these pack of lies about me going out a window in the chat. Go.
Okay, guys, you want to see Mike bang this SUV? Throw 0 in chat.
All right. Look, I'm running a timer here because Mike wanted 30 seconds. He didn't use any of the timer. I mean, there was no compelling argument there.
Oh, we got all
you,
zeros.
Jerry Mendoza.
70s rock band 000. Chris Persian 0. Man
you.
Squatch 0. Chris Persian 0. Shum 0. D Bud Martin 0.
Just get it.
Gwanger 0. Gun
Mike
Bunny
just got it.
0. Magitech throws out a 69, but that counts as a 0.
Do you own one of those like weird like cube car things, Mike? Is that
Jerry
your own car?
Mendoza is a man of leadership and vision. I'd like to thank that person for voting for me. Thank you.
Nico Glock
that's a
with a
typo.
$20 super chat says, "Good day, all my real chats. Keep getting denied. I love you all."
Love you, Nico.
No,
You know,
Nico,
it's
bro.
funny that he says that because I've been trying to type and send super chats on some other channels, and I notice YouTube doesn't like go back. Soul Assassin, this is not video proof. You stop that right now.
Video evidence. Yeah. See, that's
Hey,
Mikey. Originally, he had the Mexican Iron Man helmet on, but we got real footage.
Okay, you know another reason this can't be me? Okay, rewind the tape and go forward. Okay, see how that guy's got a hairy chest? I don't have a hairy chest, so that's not me.
I don't know what you're talking about, a hairy chest.
Right
Can't
there when
see
he
a
turns
hairy
over,
chest
watch.
It's a shadow.
Dude,
It's a shadow.
yeah, it's a shadow, and he broke. It's just boob shadow. That's what that
It's
is,
his
bro.
boob shadow.
Yeah, right,
There it
right
is.
there.
I'm being followed
That's
by
all
a
smooth.
boob.
I don't even
shadow,
have that skin
boob
color.
Wow.
Was this filmed on the grassy knoll?
His glasses stayed on
This
too.
looks,
That's
dude,
impressive.
Mike, how long did it take you to like fix the cell phone or just buy a new one? I mean, what'd you do?
There was no cell phone, and this never happened.
I'm watching it fall right now, bro.
It's shooting out of your pants. Where was it
Just leave it right
inserted?
there.
You know,
Where
That
was it
alone
inserted?
looks like it hurt worse than hitting the bucket.
I know, dude. He racked himself. Like that's like doing force splits when you have no
So
flexibility.
if this was the Olympics, they'd be holding up a 9.9 and a 9.8 right now.
Wow.
Wow, Nico goes hard. F Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
I'm sure he did get effed.
Tell us how you really feel.
That's the best $20 I think I ever seen spent anywhere.
F Mike. Oh shit.
Oh,
Thank you, Nico, for that $20.
I just feel bad, Mike. So now I know your shoulders hurt, but what about your groin? Because that doesn't. I don't think that helps much. Of
Well,
anything
nothing
at
of value was lost there. So
He did the full helicopter Chun-Li
Wait,
split
wait,
on the way down there. So
Did 70s just say nothing of value would have been injured? Like
Yes, he did.
nothing of
Scott
value.
Westbrook sends a $5 super chat and says, "Mike, just promise us no reenactments in Nashville next year."
wow.
actually, it's true. This can't be you, Mike, because it would have been like a pole vault if it was you. You would have pole vaulted out of the window.
Oh man, six. This footage is priceless. We need to rewind up to the moment that the moment that he realized he fucked up.
Wait a minute here. I thought Mexicans were great at climbing walls.
They are. I mean, but this wasn't climbing. This was like scaling downward. Apparently, that's the trouble.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
the up. Oh shoot! Every time I see that.
Perhaps we've got this
I
the
see what
wrong way
happened.
around. Maybe he was actually going up and someone's reversed the video.
You were trying to drop into the second floor and you missed, and that's when you did the split.
Oh, and then the head gets hit on the way down.
Dude, that luggage rack, that poor car.
So I'm saying that it's the damage to the car I'm worried about.
Okay,
Dude,
you know what? I'm not talking. Okay, you know what? You people are being mean to me.
It's going to be a
I
low
love
rider.
you, Six.
That car's a low rider now.
Yeah, dude, did it actually deflate the tires?
Yeah, it's a low rider.
Hey, of all the comments that Then Psycho Dwarf 9 for $2 super chat. Tough room.
Dude, Nico Glock with another
Not
$5
as-
super chat.
not as
Thank
tough
you
as-
so much, Nico. Says, snowed up. Where's my 3625?
He's actually way off. It's more like 3,625. So
Wow.
I'll get it to you. Checks in the mail. Checks in the mail.
Oh man, Nico, I miss you, bro. So Nico, if I move to Texas instead of Florida, you and I can go
Wait,
drinking.
what is Andy talking about? You shut up.
Okay, we're gonna bring that up. We're gonna bring that up.
Why is
right
Andy even
now.
awake right now?
We're
You
gonna
know what?
bring
I'm
that
gonna
up.
send
So
him a link.
Andy Masterson has made a special limited edition
Oh yeah,
diorama
yeah, in commemoration of the event.
in
What-
commemoration of the event.
And commemorate.
Andy
First of
Masterson.
all, Andy Masterson.
Oh
He's
no!
got too many clothes on, Andy.
Yeah, but I think
This is when he first went in.
Yeah, I think
Andy!
Andy was pressed for
I-
time. He couldn't get the leopard printed like bikini briefs, that Mike's sporting
Yeah,
there.
and he had
so-
trouble
See,
inserting the cell phone as well.
But see, I requested
Inserting the cell phone.
that Andy make us a full diorama Mexican Iron Man cheating scandal playset with the Kung Fu Chop Mad Husband action arm
wait.
and the Bang a Married Bitch action grip.
Wait.
I need the whole set.
Wait, stop. Mexican Iron Man cheating scandal playset?
Yes.
Is that what
With
you
the
just
ponytail
said?
grip. Yes.
With the,
Ponytail
yes.
All right, so a Mexican Iron Man cheating scandal playset. And what would be in this playset?
grip. Oh, dildo chucks, ropes, handcuffs. Your normal accessories.
What are dildo chucks?
Magitech Max for a $5 super chat says, wait, did woggly-eyed Wendy push Mikey off? No. Were you caught cheating on your girl, Mikey? No! Mags, our love remains sacred and steadfast, Mags. Hold on. Stay just steadfast. Mags, my what do you call it? My commitment and our relationship is steadfast. Ignore these wackos.
When do we get to the karaoke part of the stream?
I don't sing karaoke. We've discussed this before. I'd have to. First of all, I've only had half of an ounce of one shot. I'd have to go downstairs and get another drink if I'm going to.
Well, yeah, I heard that the rest of that shot ended up all over your keyboard.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
the
did. That's why I'm
full
right, because I spit all over it. Nico Glock for another $20 super chat. Thank you for your generosity, my great brother from Texas. Love you, Loki, my brother.
Love you too, brother. Thank you.
What about your Mexican brother? Hashtag
And-
needy.
And Mike asked, what does this set include? There's two sets. The whole set is the Mexican Iron Man Scandal playset. Okay, so the first part is the diorama set, and then you get the Gigolo Mexican Iron Man set. All right, and the Gigolo Mexican Iron Man set comes with the Kung Fu action grip to bang a married lady by the ponytail, Kung Fu action chop arm to knock her husband out, and then his ninja accessory set to escape out the window, which doesn't work right.
Mike, you needed your grappling hook.
Oh, wait, we've got a special guest in the back, ladies and gentlemen.
Mike
where
said,
Andy
"Please."
Masterson.
That's what she said.
Hold on, we got to bring him up. Let's take me down here. Leave me at
Hold
the
on.
bottom.
We'll just. we'll just-
man
Andy's here.
himself.
Andy. Thank you. Oh, Andy's
There
working
it
on
is.
Oh,
Leopard
no.
print. Yes.
Oh no!
This is why we love Andy. He knows all about realism.
Wait, hold on. I thought we had one for me, one for Doomcock, and one for Robert Meyer Burnett. How is there another head in your establishment?
Oh, this is on its way to you. This will be coming out to you. This is the new updated Mikey.
Oh my God, it
Wow.
looks just like me. Holy shit. Wow.
I love it, Andy.
It looks exactly like me. Andy, I'm gonna take a video tomorrow. My mom for the first time saw live. My mom's into oh my God, there's two of them.
You know, Andy, that's great head. I mean, those are great heads. Did I
Needs
say
a little
that?
sour cream on the chin.
I can't believe I said that. That sounded bad.
Yes.
I-
No.
I'm so very sorry.
There's
Is
no
there
such
any-
thing as too much head.
You like the accessory with the little sour cream on the side of the mouth.
Hey, I just make them. What you guys do with them afterwards, that's not up to me. That's not my problem.
Oh man, I definitely now. You know what? Now I definitely need a comics division, dude. I'm gonna have to write you a check.
We can do that. We can definitely do that. I am going to have to update it though, and add a mustache to comics since he decided to go from just the little, Billy Goat tuft there. That he
You're
had.
gonna have to make the hair dyeable because that dude like doesn't keep up on his beard maintenance. So
Yeah. Well, that's the nice thing about acrylic paint with these. You can, customize.
there you go. Yeah. Look at that. That's a really
Hey,
handsome.
caramba.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's amazing, man. You are so talented.
Oh,
Gah.
thank you. Thank you very much.
And Nico Glock sends a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Nico, and says, Andy, the man.
Nico's a hell of a guy.
Yeah, he is. Love that guy.
Thank you, Nico Glock. And we've got a comment from, let's see here, DB Martin. He's calling it the Mexican Ironman busted cheating playset TM. Andy, you already had the window there in your lab in the lab.
I can imagine like the stop motion animation of the husband, like Ken, coming home.
Ooh,
Honey, why is the door locked?
There you go. That's more
Wow.
like it. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, that is more like it.
Well, I figured you'd appreciate that more than the Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh! hey, put that one back up as Black Widow.
So, have you ever found a pair of
That's
feet?
going to be Magitech Mags as Black Widow.
wow.
Andy, have you ever found a pair of feet that would work for like a Brie Larson doll? Because I would think those would be hard to come by.
Oh, I can make them.
Silence.
I'm going to use like a.
Tron is trying to speak.
Shoot, Tron.
Hey fam, my PC rebuild fund has been completed. Now I'm earning money for the expensive part, DHR graphics card, so any help would be grateful.
Wow. So you're getting close then.
And that is in chat. It is pinned to chat. Anybody that wants to donate to that, just look at the top of the chat, and the PayPal for Tron is there. Any help would be greatly appreciated, guys.
That's awesome. Keep going, Tron. Can't wait to see this beast and what you play, what games you play on it. That's exciting.
He's got a Twitch channel too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shanatsky, we do not need a Mexican Iron Man breasted Spectre figure. Well, hold on. Maybe we do. Let me think about that. Hold on.
Yes, we do.
Anyway, I like I said, I mean, I'm interested in the feet thing because I think like water skis would work.
Well, I was doing some research on that, and I pulled up Jurassic Park. So I was watching the Velociraptor. I think that would probably work a little bit better for Brie.
Ooh.
And then I'll have to make a Kevin Feige so he can be like, pulling a Tarantino on those feet.
Wow. Tom's in the chat. You have the link. Tom, I'm being attacked here by our colleagues. Tom,
yeah,
I am
Tom's gonna
being
come in and
attacked
decide,
by
yeah.
the chat. I am being attacked by the live stream people here on this panel. I am a victim. And
You're a
colonizer.
victim.
Yeah, I'm a victim here.
How are you a victim?
I don't know. That's I've been watching a lot
You
of
want to
Marvel.
see a victim? You
I've been
want to see a
watching a lot-
victim?
I've been
And
watching-
thank you, Nico Glock, for that $5 super chat, brother. He says, "When I die, I'm coming back as Andy."
Woohoo!
Now,
That'd
you
be
want to see a
amazing.
victim? We'll show a victim. Mexican Iron Man. Here you go.
I can't. It doesn't. I can't see all of it. What does it say? Someone
says-
is sleeping with my wife. Well, we can't see the last frame on the bottom. Wait, hold on.
That
Get
is
a
the last
lawyer.
frame on the bottom.
She's
Get a
still
lawyer.
married.
Buy her roses. Wait, she's still married? Okay, you know what? This is.
And then that's Mikey going out the window.
This
Iron
tracks.
Man could fly though. He had a
this
suit on, he could fly.
Well, yeah, but it tracks. Well, you don't know. I mean, there's that moment where he like taps the bracelets together and wishes to be in Kansas or something.
Oh,
I don't
yeah. The Ruby Red
Something
ones,
happened
yes.
there.
Thank you, man. Squatch.
God, this is a great night. Mike, I'm still, the fact that somebody got that on video for you, I think that's
No
gonna
one
play-
got this on video. Well, you
gonna play
people.
for
You know
a
what?
long time.
You know what? You people are out of control.
Silence. Users. Tron is trying to speak.
Shoot, John.
YouTube channel and Twitch. but Twitch can go fuck themselves with their 50-50 split plus 4 stats.
There it is.
Wow.
Right on.
There it
Yeah,
is. Right
Tron
on,
throwing
brother.
down.
Hell yeah, Tron.
Hell yeah,
Right.
Tron.
I think I'm gonna do some gaming, but I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm thinking fuck Twitch. I don't even want to try.
You know, it was really easy to get affiliate with Twitch, but then and when I say really easy, I mean it took like 2 months. But with YouTube, you just know what you're getting, right? And it's not they're not out to hose you over. So I started my gaming channel on YouTube. You should too, Snowdo.
Mike, you have a message.
Nico Glock with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Nico Glock says F Mexican again.
Well,
you're pretty sexy, so twice in one night is par for
this
the
whole
course.
Go ahead, Eddie.
This whole thing could have been solved if he just became Mexican Spider-Man for the night.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
Or Iron Spider.
Was the husband Alf? Shit,
Maybe the
Was
wife
the
was
husband
Alf. We don't know. Maybe.
Oh, you like him furry, Mike?
DB Martin says, wait, hold on. DB Martin says, Tom can't help Mexican Iron Man until the Midnight's Edge HR department clears Mikey. Clears me from what? What'd I do? It was totally consensual. Plus, I was attacked. I was the victim.
Alf? You did it with Alf, and it was totally consensual.
No,
Wow.
Magitech Max.
Alien on alien action.
It was completely pansexual. What?
No. What? No. No.
Mm-hmm.
Mags was the lioness, and I was the wounded antelope on the Serengeti.
You keep saying that, but don't ever forget you almost got eaten trying to pull that shit that one time.
With the alligator?
What?
I don't know. I'm making shit up right now.
I figured that's where this came from.
Freaking Andy didn't miss a beat when this shit was going down today on the out the window thing. Fuck, it's like next thing you know, like Andy, like in 2 split seconds flat, like was like already like had an action figure coming out of a window. I'm like, what the fuck?
I call them
Nico
3D
Glock.
memes.
Nico Glock with the $10 super chat says, I love and hate Mexican Iron Man so much. What?
Oh, and Magitech Max.
I didn't know he
That's
hated
nice.
me. I thought he just loved me. I love my Nico
Thank
Glock.
you. Thank
That's
you.
a love hate thing. It's just one of those things with him. He hates Jolly half the time too when he sends him a bunch of super chats. I don't get it. It's his thing. We just go with it.
Okay, let's go with it. Magitech Max for a $2 super chat says, Mikey, meow, ow. Rrrr. Yeah. Like here's a sound audio recording of Magitech Mags as the lioness and poor Mexican Iron Man on the Serengeti as a wounded antelope as she uses her claws. More. Okay, that's the audio recording.
I don't know about that. Magitech Mags is gonna be sporting a different kind of Mike shirt here pretty soon. It's not Mexican Iron Man Mike. It's a Mike Roch shirt.
Are you really sitting her one of those?
She actually won one. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you for being a member, Mags. I'll get your shirt in the mail tomorrow. I've been slacking this week I've had a rough week, as you guys know, so I've been kind of behind on stuff, but I'm getting caught back up.
Okay,
All right.
we have new footage.
Of what?
We have new footage. Give me just 1 second. We have new footage. I just got sent this.
Oh wow, I'm excited about this. New footage.
Who made that last meme? Bring that last meme up. The one that says when Mexican Iron Man. What's this?
Wow.
Wow, the 12th floor. That's even worse.
There he is.
You get around.
There he is, sneaking out of another window. Damn, Mike. In China this time, huh?
How many times have you done this, Mike?
No. What are you people talking about? First of all, that's not even in Spanish. That's in what is that? Korean? What is that?
No, that's in Chinese. You get all over the world.
No, I do not. I
Have
don't
you
even.
been with a
Oh,
woman
look,
on every
doing the
continent?
stretch.
I don't
Leg
even
stretch.
like. No, hold on. I'm not even into Asian chicks.
Hey, Mike, after you
What?
got that one, did you want some more an hour later?
No.
Or you going after the cream of some young guy?
Whoa!
I
Hey,
kind of
there.
like the Asian persuasion myself. I don't know.
You guys are making me seem like I'm some kind of man whore. Mads, don't believe them.
Now, you've learned a bit this time because you're not falling.
First of all,
you're
that's
actually
not,
managing to climb
that's
across.
not in English or
There he
Spanish.
is.
That's
I'm
the-
beginning to think he's just in this for the naked
Chinese
climbing,
or-
not for the sex.
Wait, what?
You're
Or are
just
you
in this for
climbing
the
from-
naked climbing, not the
Hold on.
sex.
I guess it's mostly naked climbing.
Wait, I am not in this for the naked. Wait, what did you say? The naked what?
Climbing.
No, why would I be into this for naked climb?
Well, I'm beginning to think that's what you're into.
Well, who would do naked? Who would? Okay, if given the choice between, all right, naked climbing or sex, Mexican Iron Man is choosing. Guess what? Sex.
Yes,
back
Bud
me up.
Martin,
How
speeding
about
around the
naked
world.
climbing from one woman's apartment to the other woman a few doors down?
Cheating
That's
around
actually,
the world with Mexican
That's called
Iron
an
Man.
opportunity.
No, that's actually naked parkour. Is what that's called.
Naked parkour. Careful with you how you say that. That didn't sound good.
There's a perfectly logical explanation for this. He was kidnapped by Kathy Griffin and he was escaping.
Oh,
yeah.
I would jump out of 100-story building to escape that.
Right, yeah, well, so Kathy Griffin and Rosie O'Donnell probably.
Oh, jeez.
That's not the double team you want to be around.
You don't want to be in the meat in that sandwich, do you?
No.
We do have Mexican Iron Man going out the window.
Yeah.
We have. Yeah, can you just a second? Let me get this pulled up. We got more footage.
You know what? I think this is going to be this should be a weekly segment.
No, finally, thank God, I've got somebody that's in my corner and is going to have my back. Thank God, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the great, the legendary, the internationally well-known, a man of great intellect, a man of great knowledge, Tom. Oh, for God's sake!
You're right. I've told you time and time again to stop sleeping with married women.
No.
Yes.
No.
You too, Tom?
Seems like an addiction.
That is not me. Where did Valiant Renegade posted that?
Oh yeah.
We'll see how his next live stream goes.
Tom is sensually eating a banana down there.
He's what?
Yeah, that's very smooth.
Sensually eating a banana.
Hold on. I don't believe it. Tom, turn your camera on again. Hold on. Wait. Where'd he go? Hold on. Wait. Okay, do it again. 3, 2, 1, go.
There's no nanner left. I have to open it up.
No nana left. Hey, I'm just happy. I'm just happy you're having a banana and not like a ho-ho or something.
He's wearing the Batman
Christmas
shirt.
tree
For
cake. Christmas tree cake, Tom.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Oh my God, your voice sounds awful. You shouldn't even be on this live stream. You should be like getting better.
Yeah, you should be like sleeping.
What did he do? What happened, Tom?
He's sick.
If I wasn't with Mom, I would have like come on the show today and bailed you out so you could have rested your voice because you guys got like way behind the super chats for a while there.
I felt bad because I tried to be there and then like I did you guys see me? I turned into a circle.
Oh, let me do. Can I do my impersonation?
This is
of
Andre, though. He's like, you're Sikh. Okay, well, that means you only have to read a third less super chats today.
Right, exactly. he's like, and then I know he's backstage, and like I was like with Mom today. So here, I would like to now do my impersonation of Culture Casino on Midnight's Edge in the morning. Everybody ready? Here we go. Watch this. Hi, I'm Culture Casino. I'm here for the first hour and a half of the show. And now that hour and a half is over. And yeah, I've got to go now all of a sudden. So bye, everybody. Yeah, that was Culture Casino on mornings and the mornings on Midnight's Edge. Oh, and here he is when Mexican Iron Man shows up. Hi, I'm Culture Casino. I'm on Midnight's Edge After Dark. Oh wait, Mike's here. Okay, I gotta go. Oh, and then here's Culture. Culture's favorite sayings are, "Here's the thing of the thing of the thing." Yeah, and again, he says that word too. Again, he says again a lot. Yeah, I counted the other day. You said the word again 37 times in one live stream.
Drunk 3PO.
Ew, who did that?
You did.
Braun?
You have another message, Mike.
What? Psycho Dwarf 9 with a $2 super chat says, "Always knew Mike was a power bottom." What the fuck does that mean? Wait, what?
If you don't know, then that means it's you.
Wait, what does
That
that
means
even...
you bottom from the top.
Culture, what are you doing up in the corner? You're gonna get us fucking in trouble.
Is
Wait, is that-
CC's mic even on? I haven't heard him talk once.
Is that Ords or who is that? Ords.
I
was
can't
on-
hear
Wow,
you.
we can't hear you at all,
got muted.
CC.
Oh, there he is.
Well, can you hear me?
There
Yeah.
we go.
No, I'm just muted when I don't talk, so I don't get all
He's-
the background noise going on.
He's got golden pipes. That's the thing, man. His voice is just like,
The pipes,
yeah,
the
I'm good.
pipes
All
are
right.
Culture, stop
floating
changing your
From
freaking picture.
hill
You're
to
confusing
hill.
me. Parrothead with the $3 super sticker with a what's up,
Fucking
dude?
Scottish
Blowing the
bastard
horns.
here.
Horns.
He's a break.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Parrothead,
Parrothead.
My Irish wants to hit you.
I think we need to give
Diddly
everybody
diddly.
a skull.
Diddly-diddly-doo.
A skull.
Yeah, I mean,
skull.
we got like 20 super chats. We
We gotta do the Saturday night.
What?
Well, everybody's kind of here ragging on Mike tonight, but I don't know, we
Tom,
gotta
I've
do
been
Saturday night roast.
Tom, I've been attacked unjustly for the last 48
I've
minutes.
heard that's part of the reason I came in. Give
Tom,
you a little
you
bit
know
of
me.
a-
What's more believable? Tom knows me as well as anybody.
you going
Tom,
out the window.
No,
You
is it
going
Tom?
out the window.
Let me ask Tom. Tom didn't get to vote earlier. Tom, as someone who knows me very well, if you had to say, okay, Mikey hurt his shoulder. Now, what's more believable? He worked his arm to death in tax season and he got a shoulder injury from carpal tunnel syndrome, A, or B, he was messing around with the married chick and went out a window. What say you?
I'll plead the fifth.
What?
See, I'll tell you what happened. Mexican
should be a-
Iron Man was slapping that ass. He was slapping that ass, and then he jerked because he heard the door open and went out the window. So all that work to that shoulder it blew his shoulder out.
you said blue.
Silence. Users. Tron is trying to speak.
What's up, Tron?
All right, guys, I need to relax for the night. Love you
Tron.
all.
Love you, brother. Take
love you
care.
too,
So
man.
glad you got to get that VR stuff done, brother. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's cool as hell, man.
Yeah,
All right,
VR
and there's
is
links in the
exciting.
chat. Anybody want to contribute? Please kick in some bucks. Tron, thanks for showing up, and love you.
Have a good night, Tron.
Oh yeah, brother.
Take care, Tron.
Honestly, as soon as VR gets to the point where where you can read, like you can read manga inside of a VR helmet, it's not quite there yet, right? Like it's still,
Oh, I
still
love
strains
this.
the eye.
Yeah, you're
coming,
right.
though.
I think you're right. I think when you can actually do that, that'll definitely. Whoa, what is
What in the name of God is that?
What is Andy doing? Spider Mike. I don't know about Tarzan Mike.
How the hell did you? What is that? Is that is that the repelling out the window kit? The Mexican.
Hey, I'm trying to save your shoulder, Mike. You know,
Oh,
those
my.
impacts and stuff.
That's some serious.
Everybody
rope
was
burn.
kung fu fighting.
Oh God. Oh God, that's so good. Magitech Man's comments. Mexican Tarzan man.
Oh God.
I'll let
Culture-
Mag see me in a loincloth.
Culture, one of your first movies has to be The Legend of the Brown Ninja, starring Mike.
Oh, dude, I know. Dude, and I think Mexican Iron Man is the man for the job there. I'm all for it.
That is so funny. I don't know
Dude,
how.
I like Andy gets to play with toys. I wish I had a channel I could play with toys.
You
You're
can
too busy
start it
live
out-
streaming. Culture, you're too busy live streaming 200 hours a week.
You can start it out like a 70s porno, you know, bow now now, ba bow now now.
Can we use
and
the
then
window?
the husband
Can I use
knocks
the
on
window
the door
escape
and
footage?
he's like, Brown Ninja, vanish, poosh, and brown smoke. And
I'm gonna have to ask Fatal J for that line though.
Wow. At least I have all my clothes on in this iteration. That's good. Thank you, Andy. At least really you left all my clothes on. Andy is showing me the proper respect that I deserve as a non-YouTuber. Thank you.
You are a YouTuber, bro. You would not have an Andy Masterson custom action figure if you weren't a YouTuber. Ask him. Ask Andy. Andy will tell you.
Keely Chow throws out some definitely good advice for you, Mike.
Kylie Chow says, "Never put your dick in marriage." I didn't. First of all, I haven't talked to this chick in now like at least what, a month and a half. I didn't. Okay, I didn't.
Since you hurt your arm.
Yeah, since you hurt your shoulder.
So I've posted in the private chat exclusive footage of the husband looking out of the window after Mike jumps.
Oh, for God's sake! Now what's coming next?
I'm looking for this now.
Oh, for God's sake!
Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta share that.
Oh, this is delicious.
Oh, this is yes.
The world must see this.
It all makes sense now.
Where's my clay?
Oh no.
Talks of peace with Elf was a lie.
Okay, you know what? You people are colonizers.
Oh my God.
Is that the best you have?
Like that is the best I got right now. Like that is literally the best I got.
You could say we're colonizers because we're real assholes.
Just after Mike jumped. Wow. Okay.
All this about making peace with Elf, and it was just a cover for the fact that you were screwing his wife.
No! What?
Pound chicken, pound town.
What did Alf like to eat?
All right, I gotta go reload my drink. You guys talk. All right, I'm gonna go reload my drink downstairs. While I'm gone, you guys be nice and don't say nothing crazy about me. Okay? I'm expecting you guys to uphold the moral integrity of the show. All right?
Of course.
Right.
Who else watched the Christmas Story Christmas?
I'll be right back. Here I go.
Oh, was that any good? I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Am I the only one who watched it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Seen what, Tom?
Christmas Story Christmas.
Oh, not yet. No.
Baby.
When does the Tim Allen one start?
I guess it already did. Or if it hasn't, I guess it's woke as fuck. What people are saying though.
Really?
Is it?
They got Tim too. Yeah. I got to see the deleted scenes for Planes, Trains, and Automobiles today too. The movie was like garbage. Paramount fucked up that movie, but.
Thank you, Mags, for that $2 super chat.
No, but Christmas Story Christmas, nobody else has seen it?
No, I didn't even know it was out yet.
Yeah,
I'm saving it for Thanksgiving because that's when I start watching my
Nobody
holiday
cares about what
I saw Gary Ambrosia watched it. He left a comment about it.
Yeah, it sounds like he felt about the same as I did.
Yeah. He said it felt like a sequel. You know, some funny spots.
Here's the thing, and I've been thinking about it ever since.
That's my line.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me tell you. I wonder if I would have liked it better had I saw it in the theater. I think it would have made it feel more special. I think throwing it up on HBO Max like this really does take away some of the magic of it. Because really looking at it, it does everything that one of these movies should do when we want it to do one. But it just... I think that was part of it, was just the whole idea that, oh, I'm watching, it's an HBO Max movie, it's like straight to video kind of thing. So like rating it on that level, it's really good. Rating it on a level as far as living up to the first film, not really, but it has some moments and some of its own value. My review this morning was pretty simple. It was like the first half hour, 45 minutes is really tough to get through. But then once you get over that hump, the rest of the movie's pretty much exactly what you hope or expect it to be.
Now, Tom, were you a little bit jaded because of your issues with Roku before you watched the movie? Because you were kind of...
That might be another reason why I was having a pissy time, because I've had this continuing issue with Roku. It keeps kicking out on me. I think it's my Roku stick. I might have to go exchange it.
You were doing some pretty angry tweets, and I was
that was like the 6th or 7th time. Like it was and I was, well, not only that, Snow, what it would do is it would restart every fucking time. So I'd have to go back, find my spot where I was.
No wonder you hate the beginning.
And then when it would remember it, it would go back like the last 2 minutes. So I'd be watching this, like that shot where I said, like literally, I'd seen that scene now like 3 or 4 times.
Right.
That I showed on the thing. I'm like, I know this scene by heart because I've seen it so many times now. Right. It was just like, oh my God. So I finally flipped over to my Xbox. My Xbox looked shittier and sounded shittier, but at least it played it. right? It didn't keep kicking out. And then it did the same thing tonight when I was trying to watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles in 4K. So I just finally gave the fuck up. It played just fine through the deleted scenes, but those aren't high definition either. So that might be part of it. Is it's whenever it's doing the higher end shit.
Are you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah, but I have like really good Wi-Fi. I've got like 500 megabyte downlink and 20 or 25 uplink. So
The real question is it worth watching back to back? You know, you watch the original first.
that's exactly what I did actually, Snow. And you know what? I would want to say without giving too much away, but yes, I will say that right now. But after people see it, they'll see what I mean by how I answer it kind of funky, because I don't want to give nothing away on that part. Because the ending, it does stick the landing big time. Big time. And somebody like what you're going through right now, Snow, it might really actually resonate with you more than other people right now.
Okay. Yeah, because
So,
me and the kid are going to watch it probably tomorrow night, so...
I mean, the basic outline is pretty simple. It's Ralphie 33 years later. It takes place in 1971 or something like that. And of course, he's got his kids now and a wife and family.
Right.
And he took a year off of work to become a writer. And he wrote his novel, and he's gone to every publisher, and he gave himself a year. And of course, Christmas marks, or the end of this year, after Christmas marks the end of his year. So of course, he tells his wife, you know, I said I would give it up after a year. It's not working out, kind of thing, blah, 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 blah. Then, of course, he gets the horrendous phone call that the old man passed away.
Oh, no. Okay.
You know, so then they have to go home. So it's obviously like it's the first time he's been home in a little while. So they play that up a little bit. But, of course, the main kind of driving force of the whole movie is, you know, him giving up his writing while at the same time his mom wants him to write his dad's obituary. And he also is trying to give his family the type of Christmas his dad used to do for him. So that's kind of the overall arc of the movie.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got the sense of it. It was like him trying to reimagine his Christmas for his kids kind of thing. So, and I like the little bit of nostalgia that I'd seen in the trailer. And you and me watched
They do it well.
So yeah.
There's not too many of the scenes where they throw at you like, you know, this scene from the first movie.
Right.
Like there's little bits here and there, but like it's not like totally like. It kind of reminded me a lot of Christmas Vacation. You know, and
This is
addicts
sounding like a positive review.
It is a good movie. Like it's not nearly as bad as some of the other garbage we've gotten lately. It's just not as good as it could have been because of that first half hour, 45 minutes or so. It is a tad longer than it should be too. Like I said, this movie needed a good 15-minute edit at least, and maybe a good rewrite to just fix that beginning, because there's not a really good belly laugh or a laugh at all really till about midway through. You know what I'm saying? To where like in that first movie, you get right into the spirit of what it's doing. And they try to do that again, but introducing the sad part right away and stuff like that kind of, you know, it really kind of pulls you out for a moment. And it does have a more of a semi-realistic tone than the original film, but it does bounce back and forth. So that when there is some things like when Ralphie does do his daydreams, because he does it again as an adult, those kind of feel a little wonky at first because you're still trying. And even though I just got done watching the original film, right? So, I mean, so it was like I was still trying to get myself back into that. It almost feels like the movie's doing the same thing. It's like, okay, we're trying to give you this story, but then we're trying to get back into this feeling of the original Christmas story. And, you know, Peter Billingsley, ironically, does kind of sound like Gene Shepard. So that kind of works out. Like,
oh, nice. Okay.
So him actually doing the voice, you know, for the voiceover kind of works for it. And since that's how he actually sounds as an adult, it just kind of works out in that respect. You do miss Melinda Dillon, but the chick they got playing the mom does just fine.
Culture, you got a dip. Is there anything you want to?
Really fun to see the rest of the crew. Oh, he's just being a bitch because he's not.
Old man, gotta go to bed.
Ah, okay.
Just kidding.
I just want to state for the record, he's 3 hours behind me, and it's midnight here. So,
and 3 years younger than me.
Well, you see, at this time of night, it's midnight in some places, right? Oh, okay. So the glue is starting to wear off. Andy knows, like some of these glues, they break down after a while. under heat and lights.
You know, I feel the love in this room, like you can't believe. All I know is that I'm now compiling videos of Mikey's grand escapes. There's going to be a series.
Someday somebody's going to do a picture of what culture looks like without the weave and the beard.
There's no shame in that, man. Come on. I mean, I don't know what everybody's fascination.
There's no
is with my
denial
hair.
there. Did you hear that?
Well, one of the worst things you can do is deny it, an untruth. So anyway, I'm gonna dip out. Do check out all these amazing humans on this panel. They all have wonderfully unique personalities and shows. CC Karaoke is incredibly talented. Andy Masterson is the master of custom action figures, and he is going to probably work with me on a still action project that will further expose Mexican Ironman's midnight exploits.
Wow.
I see that.
I can't wait, culture.
Sounds like colonizer activities.
Hey, you know what? If that's the best you got, bro, go hang out with Namor and his diminished bulge. Everybody have a great night. I love all of you. Have a wonderful weekend.
Cheers, culture.
I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Take care, brother. Thank you.
Tuck and roll.
Love you, Culture. Oh, and by the way, shout out to the boss at Culture Casino. Great lady, fantastic partner in life for Mr. Culture Casino. Love
I actually have an artist's rendition of what culture looks like without the weave and the beard. If you want to share this here.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh no!
Ironically, he looks a lot like our friend Paul Chato.
He does, doesn't he?
Wow.
Now I know why they call him Chato. His face is kind of flat.
Call me Chatos and don't
ever ask Paul for pictures.
If anybody's wondering, Chato means flat face in Spanish.
But do not. He sent me pictures of himself in his underwear, for fuck's sake. Like, can I get a picture for one of our videos?
Did you pay
or do you want me to use one of these? And he's like, well, I sent him a couple pictures because I'm gonna go for the laugh if you want. Is that a little bit older picture of him? He's like, you're gonna go for the laugh, go for the gusto. And he sends me a picture of himself from when he was like 19 or 20 in his underwear at some Mr. America contest thing in college. He said at some bar.
Doxed.
So here he is, like flexing his muscles in his underwear. It was like, are you kidding? In his tidy whities, no less.
So me and Snowdub had a shocking discovery. Was it yesterday, Snowdub, when we were comparing pictures?
Yes, that was. Well, I just got my son's school pics in.
Me too. I just got Max's school pics.
Right.
Take care, Mags. Thank you
Bye,
so
Mags.
much for being
Mags.
here.
Bye,
We love
Mags.
you.
Yeah, we
So-
think,
So
we
my
think
kid looks like a young version of Snowdub, and Snowdub's kid does look like a younger version of me.
we think our kids might have been swapped at the hospital, but they're a couple years apart, so we're not sure when that happened.
You should never cross the streams, guys.
Right.
Never cross swords when in battle.
That's true.
Is that what happened? I don't know. I drank a lot of tequila that night. That's all I know.
Tom, you are officially excused if you need to go get better and rest your voice, damn it.
No, I'm here.
My kids are both the product of Jimmy Buffett.
Bong
tailgating.
hits. Oh, for
I'm
God's
actually
sake.
on the other end of being sick, to be honest with you. It's more or less like I'm in recovery phase now.
Yeah, my kid's got like a cough thing going on right now. Everybody's got a little something going on right now. I think it's the weather shift. You know,
I think that's a part of it too. I mean, I have this thing with the weather too. Yeah.
Yeah.
More video evidence of Mike going out the window.
No, lies.
I'll turn into a
Again,
skinny British man. Which
Too
is
much
funny.
clothing.
No, first of all, too much clothing and definitely way below my current weight level. Yeah, that guy's too skinny to be me.
Yeah, too much finesse as well.
Go ahead and share that, Mike, so nobody thinks I'm a liar.
About what?
You're in command. Told you that's what he fucking sent me.
Wow.
Okay, they weren't tidy whities, but they're basically tidy whities.
It's
Oh,
even
what
from
is
a
that?
down under shot. You know?
He went for the original Namor look.
He went for the gusto, is more like it. He's like, if you're gonna do it, go for it.
Wait, today's Friday, right? So here. How's Wakanda Forever doing at the box office? Because the last time I
Oh,
looked,
for fuck's sake, do we really have to talk about this?
I want to know.
I mean, I'm curious.
What?
I know Tom's sick of talking about a movie he never saw.
I didn't care about this. I was already sick of talking about this movie weeks before it came out.
What movie?
Like stupid Wakanda Forever shit.
I'm not okay. We'll make it
Black Panther.
What? Wakanda?
Who?
Black Panther 2.
Oh.
I didn't even know they were making a second movie. Wow.
T'Challa's back?
Well,
Or did they get to
you'd be
replace him?
excused considering Black Panther's not in the movie titled Black Panther. I mean, of course, but
What stunning black male did they have replace him to?
Well, not really one at all.
Oh, really? I heard that Michael B. Jordan was going to.
They gave him monkeypox.
That's a good pick. Yeah, Michael G. Yeah, let's go with him. How's that sound? Yeah,
I got to tell you, listening to the Midnight Show earlier and hearing the news about the Spider-Verse, man, you my blood pressure raised like 25 fucking points today.
What did they do with the Spider-Verse?
Oh, Tom, that's your cue.
Well, I heard the Avatar verse is part of the new Wakanda, like the blue people transferred over. Is that?
Well, evidently, all blue people are Latinos now. Evidently, I don't know.
I want to see Avatar too about as much as I want to see Wakanda. So this is turning out to be a great holiday season for me.
Are they Latinx?
What Mikey's talking about, and I know there's a lot of people who love the Spider-Verse stuff. So some people
Not me.
And so what?
I like
well, Amy Pascal is the one who's behind all that. Never forget. And she, along with Lord and Miller, have found a loophole through all the shenanigans in the contract of Sony to get a couple of live action Spider-Man spin-off shows up and running at Amazon, starting with Silk.
Lame.
The catch is, though, they have to be live action, but they're still going to be set in the Spider-Verse, most likely, because they're being produced by Lord and Miller. Because remember, they were going to do a Spider-Gwen animated show a while back?
No.
They found out they couldn't do that. Not without Disney.
My son is completely burned out on female Marvel superheroes.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm just completely done. Can I join the stream just to rant about it, please?
Yes,
Yeah,
bring
sure,
the Snow
sure.
Kid.
Oh my God!
Yes,
what the
yes,
heck is
get your
that?
ass up here.
Do it.
Go, Snow Kid.
Is that the Snow
Hey.
Kid?
That's
Yeah,
Snow
this
Kid.
is the Snow Kid.
Tell me, Phil, why are you?
It's like, what the hell
I'm
is
just
this?
sick of it. I'm sick of it. Actually, I
See,
am
brother.
done. They mostly nerfed every single male character. Thor got nerfed. In the new movie, he's complete garbage. Barely does anything. It's mostly Valkyrie and the other ones. I don't remember the other ones.
Well, you know, there's a new female Iron Man.
That's a knockoff.
And the new Wakanda. Are you looking forward to that?
No, I am not. I am not. Definitely not.
How do you feel about Captain America?
He did. He did as hell.
Well, he's old now. He's not dead.
He died.
Well, tell everybody why you won't.
This
watch
kid
Marvel.
knows.
I'm not
Iron
gonna
Man
watch
died.
Marvel anymore, bro. Iron Man died.
What did you think about Black Adam?
Black Adam was an okay movie in my opinion. Actually, it was pretty good.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
So, Snow Kid, let me ask you a question. So, yeah, you're what? How old are you? 10 or 11?
12.
12. All right, so you're 12-year-old. So you're exactly the type of person we need to ask this opinion to.
Okay.
When you first saw the first, like, say, the first movies of the first 6 to 8 years, how did you feel about the Marvel universe up until more recently?
I actually really liked it. The thought of cosmic beings coming to fight mere mortals was really exciting for me.
And what did you think we were going to get? And like where were you after Endgame? Where did you think things were going to go, or where did you hope they were going to go?
I thought the Winter Soldier would take the role as Captain America. I thought Pepper Potts was gonna become Iron Man, but nah. Everything was completely opposite of what I expected.
So why do you think they didn't let Pepper Potts do that and they got this Riri Williams instead?
I have no idea. I just don't know.
And so
Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
Yeah, it just doesn't.
So have you seen Wakanda? Are you gonna see it or no?
The trailer's okay. Like, maybe I'll see it.
All right, did you hear? Did your dad let you listen to Mexican Iron Man's rant about this?
What rant?
Oh, never mind. Don't listen to it. There's a lot of no words in there, Snow Kid.
Whatever. I don't really care anymore. I'll let him hear it. Yeah. I'll let him. Oh, I'll hear it.
All right. Well, tell your dad to let you hear the Mexican Iron Man rant.
Oh, wait, Mike.
What?
I need you to give the Snow Kid a pep talk on his grades because he needs to pick them up before he gets any kind of amazing Christmas presents this year from his Uncle Mike.
What? What do you mean? Are we having a grades problem, Snow Kid?
2 Fs.
What?
Oh, shit.
There's a generally simple solution to grades I found. If you talk to your teachers once in a while, if they help you at all, they're kind of like, for all that stuff that isn't like right or wrong, everything in the gray area, they're going to give you better grades because you talk to them.
The better the grades you get, the more money you're going to have, and the more money you're going to be able to spend on all the cool shit you want. The worse grades you get, the worse job you're going to get, and you're going to be like, I can't even buy the cool shit I want to buy. So don't wait until you're 40 to fix that shit and be like, no, I want to make good money and buy a whole bunch of cool shit.
I wouldn't be too worried because 2Fs, you could still get a career as a tax auditor.
No, don't listen to your Uncle 70s rock band.
You could still get.
That's bad advice.
You could still end up doing people's taxes with 2Fs.
Listen to your Uncle Mike. Your Uncle Mike says, go get good grades. There's no excuse.
I don't know. I went from 58% to 84 in 1 year, and that's all I'd say to you is like if your teacher spends 5 or 10 minutes helping you, from even maybe it's just an ego thing, but they'll feel like they need to give you a better grade because they helped you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I never knew that.
All right, Snow Kid, go work on your homework and get good grades. Uncle Mike's not happy to hear this news. This is not what we discussed a year and a half ago.
All right.
Go get her done. Get her done. All right, bring your dad back.
All right.
Better grades, more money, more cool shit you can buy. Always remember that.
The better your dating life is with money too, as
yes.
Mentioning that for a friend, if you know what I mean.
All right, I'm back. I don't know if you could hear him wheezing or not, but yeah, he's got a little bit of a cold going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, he needs to get his grades up. I told him.
We're gonna have a little Snowdub. We're gonna have a little Uncle Mike intervention with that kid after next week, Thanksgiving week.
I think so. Yeah, I said every time his report card, comes back like that, Uncle Mike's wallet gets a little bit tighter.
Yeah. Right now, I see coals in his stocking for the future.
Right, and piles of dog shit underneath the tree.
Exactly.
And like Ghost Rider here says, better grades, better quality girls. That's what you want. You don't want to marry a crackhead like I did the first time I got married.
That's been my Mexican Iron Man's experience. As we know, Mexican Iron Man is not the most attractive man necessarily, but and I'm not the tallest guy, 5'10", but when I put my wallet down, I'm about 6'4". So
it's the raw sexuality that you exude that's the important thing.
Why, thank you. That in my deposits of 6 says, Mikey, you should start carrying around a fire ladder so you can make a safer escape out a window.
A rope ladder, just a rope ladder,
Rope ladder.
know what?
Bat ladder. Robin, what happened to my bat ladder? You used it the last time you jumped out of a married bitch's window.
Damn, but I'm all out of husband repellent.
Bam, 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 bam.
I'll have to remind Alfred to put it in my belt.
Yeah, as you can see, the Snow Kid is not into Marvel anymore. When this kid used to watch these movies on repeat, I used to buy all the Blu-rays. I had to have every one of them, the day they came out. And I would come into his room and he'd be watching Captain America for the 5th time that week, because it was, and they're great movies. Don't get me wrong. I could see the replay value in them for years to come, but after Endgame, things just went south, and I could tell by looking at my 12-year-old son and how he just turned off on it. And it's like, proof's in the pudding.
I'm waiting for the day that one of these companies does the really smart thing and just does the reset. Like, it's not that hard. You have the snap, right? They could go back and write a story around the snap to completely erase Phase 4, yet still keep it as part of the thing. Say, hey, you like Phase 4? It's right there. It's part of its own timeline. They can prop it up. They can even write new novels around it for all it matters. But just, like, go back to the snap and say, you know, you're in a different timeline and go right from there and reset the whole thing. That's all they got to do.
Yeah,
Right.
hard to believe they're going to do that, though.
No,
Yeah, they're not
they
going to do
won't.
that because
Yeah.
they would have to deal with the backlash of all the people that don't buy merchandise and things like that, complaining about that they're being terrible people and not clicking all the boxes. They'll
Well,
never touch that.
Well, then they throw us a boomerang and bring us, Hugh Jackman back to play Wolverine again in the Deadpool movie, and it's like, well, now you got my interest peaked again, because that's something I've always wanted to see. So it's a double-edged sword with these guys, like they serve us this hot shit on a platter, and then they turn around and serve me something that I'm actually interested in, and so. It's that tantalizing, you want to come back and watch this movie, and it's like, damn it, why you got to do that to me? Same thing with Andor. I have yet to watch that stupid show, but I've heard, I don't know how many of my friends now tell me how great it is, and I'm just like, I don't got the time or the patience for Star Wars anymore, especially their garbage that they've been spewing after Obi-Wan and what was the other one? Obi-Wan and Boba Fett. I was just turned off. I didn't want to watch Star Wars anymore, and it was like, I don't know, guys. Maybe there's hope, but sometimes it feels like we're just getting played. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I've had the sack thrown over my head and punched in the face too many times. It's like,
right.
Life's too short to waste.
Right.
So, but if they're losing the Snow Kid and his generation already, where are they going to go? They've lost the original fans. They've lost the kids, clearly. So it's hard to tell who they think they're appealing to.
And the kids don't give a shit about Star Wars anymore. Ask
Yeah.
any kid if they give a rat's ass about Star Wars. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't
I
give a
think
shit.
I think if there's something to be said about how the fact we haven't really evolved in the last tens or hundreds of thousands of years, not really. It's because we keep swinging back and forth. It's the nature of your kids. I mean, if your kids are smarter than you are, it means you've succeeded, right? But they do fight back against the ideas of the previous generation. And I'm thinking Generation Alpha is going to look at all the dumb shit that's been going on and think, wow, that's really dumb. And they're going to go right in the opposite direction. And it's just going to be a whole lot of Dave Chappelle 10 years from now.
Well, every generation of boys is kind of the same, and so because there's nothing new for masculinity's sake coming towards him with Marvel and all these other series, I've just turned him right back on to what I grew up on, and now he's been diving in all the old Stallone movies, all the old Schwarzenegger movies. He just watched Conan for the first time the other night. He loved it. So this is at least we have our old stuff. We can turn around and be like, well, here you go. At least we got this still. By the way, save your DVDs and Blu-rays, kids. Don't get rid of them. Hang on to your physical media. Just saying.
I could almost give you another example, right? I've been at my channel with music for the last 5 years, and in those 5 years, you look at your analytics and it breaks down the age groups, right? The age group percentages have not changed in 5 years. The 13 to 17 age group is the same percentage of viewers as it was 5 years ago, as is the 18 to 24 and the 25 to 34. Tells me that kids are growing up and they're gravitating towards the good music as they get older because the percentages haven't shifted towards an older audience, despite the fact that the music is still, generally crossing the same time period, right?
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, I think
so it's
another
more
part
of
of it is. Go ahead,
Like,
70s.
I was just going to say, CC, that sounds like it's a taste thing, not an age thing. Then, yeah, that's what you're saying. Like, it doesn't matter the age group. There's certain people have certain tastes, and they're going to gravitate towards what you're doing. Yeah.
I mean, I was in my 20s before I really developed a current taste in music, and I can think of countless people I've talked to are the same way. It's like when you're in your teens, you listen to shit music, right? And then eventually,
I'm still listening to shit music. I'm
Well,
still buying it. I'm buying the same shit music I bought then. It's for the 5th time. You know.
Hell, I
You know
even make,
what? You know what?
I even make shit
you,
music.
you say that. You say that 70s. I just bought that. What is it, Stranger Things season 4 album
Oh,
on
yeah.
vinyl? And you know what, dude? Almost every single song on there is like gold. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
gold
I
from
know,
the
I know.
70s, the 80s. I'm just like, yeah,
Well,
all
I
right.
just
I'm
bought
down.
the deluxe vinyl Black Sabbath Heaven and Hell and Mob Rules. And it's like the 4th time I've bought those albums. But this is
Tony
the deluxe
Martin
one.
era Sabbath is some of my favorite.
Well, this is the Dio. This is the Dio just before that, but this is the Dio era. The
Dio
Heaven,
too.
Heaven
Like,
and Hell, Mob Rules. Those are my 2 favorite Sabbath albums. But I'm just thinking, I've just spent $40 on each of these vinyl albums, and I've definitely bought these before, like 3 times.
Well, great music transcends generations. Like, I grew up with Michael Jackson. My sister, who's 10 years younger than me, she fell in love with Michael Jackson through his 90s spurt. And then my son, he rediscovered Michael Jackson post-mortem, and he fell in love with him. So if you can make brilliant, great music, it doesn't matter. I think that can transcend generations and generations. People these days, they're
Now-
just now discovering the Beatles and falling in love with
I
them.
think it's worse than that. I think here's the thing we have. It's a twofold problem. We have, first of all, the music today is shit. That's the biggest problem. 99% of the new music is absolute motherfucking garbage because it's written by the same 2 guys, made with an algorithm in a fucking studio somewhere, and it's all garbage. Secondly, we don't have the shared experience of music like we used to.
Yep.
It's not in a way like we don't have MTV, which was kind of a central hub for it all back when we were kids. And before that, you had, the pop stations. And all of them pretty much played the same kind of stuff to where you had this kind of uniformed, even though we weren't all listening to the same song across America at the same time. Well, kind of were during the AM days. But, when we get into the FM era, the actual album rock era, and stuff like that, then things changed and FM came across, and, regions had some of their own favorite bands and stuff like that. But by the time you get to the 80s, like I said, it was really MTV that kind of gave everybody this outlet to where we all knew what the big cool new thing. If it wasn't for MTV, we wouldn't have gotten Nirvana. If it wasn't for MTV, Prince and Michael Jackson wouldn't nearly be as big as they are, or Madonna, for instance, and stuff like that. But see, now you add not having that collective experience like we used to. Added to, look at the charts nowadays. They're not like they used to be. It's 7 fucking songs by the same artist in the top 20. They're the same 3 artists. If Lady Gaga puts out an album, she has the top 5 spots. And nobody actually puts out an album anymore either. That's the other thing. I mean, of course, they used to do the single thing back in the day, 70s, and some of the other guys know what I'm talking about.
I miss the
but it kind of went away.
Proper singles charts.
It went away back in the 80s, kind of more so. I mean, it just basically became album cuts would be thrown out as singles. And you'd sometimes get a cut version or whatever, but it never used to be like what the Beatles used to do and stuff like that.
They started
where they had a
counting-
thing where they wouldn't put a single on an album.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, the Beatles, they deliberately avoided it often, But they started counting video views, they started counting radio plays instead of actual 7-inch single sales. It just became a completely different thing. And I don't know. As you say, the shared experience is gone, although I find that the new music I listen to now is because it's been recommended to me by friends, like people I am hanging out with
viral
here.
marketing is the thing, right? So bands like the Beatles and Hendrix that won't allow themselves to go viral, that block everything except unless they upload it themselves. Things that can't be uploaded to, say, TikTok. And whether or not you like the platform, the fact is that bands like Yes allow themselves to go there and get millions upon millions of views with the new generation through viral videos. And sometimes you get that. A couple of bands I'll think of in the last 10 years that are really good. Starset, Nothing But Thieves, but we've lost the radio after, Rock Band was like the last vestige of like that communal experience, right? Brought all kinds of great indie music to the forefront. Now, that was 10 years ago. And now you're really relying
Are you
on
talking
some
about the
kind of-
game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
Rock
like,
Band and Guitar Hero. Yeah,
So I say, like, there was a
kick-ass
lot of
music and all of that.
great music, right? Like especially through 2007, 2006, 2007.
Well, that's how my kid got
2012.
into a lot more than the stuff that I would normally listen to. Absolutely.
And then when that
yeah.
when that series of games fell off, there was no longer really an outlet for people to discover music.
That's a
So
good
the last
point.
10 years of there's great music, but it hasn't always come to the forefront.
Well, because it used to be, you're right, CC, because it used to be like if you were into more of the rap or R&B side of things, eventually you would find yourself going back to like the Motown sound and old blues and stuff like that. Eventually you'd find, if you're more of a rock person, you'd eventually find your way back through the 70s album rock and to the Beatles and all that, all that kind of stuff going back. So yeah, that was kind of our discovery as kids, our discovery for generations. But now, like, it is a bit different where like things like Rock Band and GTA was another thing that brought a lot of 80s and 90s musics to kids.
Yeah, my son, who loves all the GTA games, I wasn't so keen on him. He got into a lot of music through those. And I said, it's funny because I was playing those tracks years ago and you didn't want to know. As soon as you heard them in the game, they were cool.
Well, I just read an article. Can't remember where I saw it, but it was fascinating to me because it had this percentage of the Spotify music basically drops right after like 1988 or 89, and damn near all of it is 60s, 70s, and 80s up to about 88 or 89. Like it's some ridiculous statistic. Like
it's
80,
funny it's that
80,
era because
it's like 87% or something like this.
Because it's very specifically that right around like 86, 88, 89 is where music really, because that's where they started doing almost everything digitally.
The Pro Tools era. No, I get it with music too. When you put it into like a music mixing program like Audacity, everything in the analog era, it doesn't line up to the sample, right? You have that tape stretch, so everything's a little bit off. Maybe it's a half second off, like 0.2%.
Well, and it's not just that.
It's Pro Tools.
Well, it's just the way it was recorded and everything. Like at least it used to be, and there still could be an argument made for recording it on actual tape first and then transferring it to digital. Maybe that might change the sound a bit, but like music started becoming very electronic at that point, not just because they were using electronic instruments, but it was
click tracks.
Yeah, they were
clinical
because they were cutting out that middleman, that analog man part of it, to where it was going straight to digital. Everything was going straight to digital, straight to digital, straight to digital, which eventually they figured out how to do it correctly. Don't get me wrong, then music started sounding better, because if it wasn't for the grunge era, the pop music probably would have died back then, because we were hitting a point where it just wasn't selling anymore. CD didn't have anything to really help sell the format. People were getting sick and tired of rebuying albums again, because you got to remember, a lot of us just came out of the era where we bought albums on record, and then tape came along, and if you wanted to listen to something in your car, you had to buy a fucking tape. So now you had a record and a tape of the same album, and then these motherfuckers are showing you this shiny disc, and you're going, no, fuck you, you're not getting me again.
This is the trap I fell into, Tom.
Me and Tom have talked about this before. I remember getting one of the first CDs I got was the Inagata Davida CD. And the record sounded so much better than that CD. And it wouldn't be for like 10 years until they came out with another version of that album that actually sounded good enough where I was like, okay, I can put the record away and I can listen to the damn CD.
Well, that was because a lot of those early CDs, they would just sit there and they would take the master that was meant for record, and they would just literally throw it right on disc.
So straight to digital.
Yeah, it would sound like
wars
absolute
is a whole other
horseshit.
thing.
No remastering.
Yeah. And then you get to the compression wars or the loudness wars. Yeah, that's another era too. That was another.
It's not terribly different than thinking about how movies went into the CG era from the practical effects era.
Very much.
With music, it was the fact that the early CDs were all just basically transferred from vinyl or whatever it was previously used. But then they decided, the louder it is, the more it
sounds
on
like you're getting more. Exactly, because
So
and it sounds louder. It's that that appears to your ears to be better or remastered.
And to everyone in the chat who doesn't know what we're talking about, basically what they do is they take away the loudness and the softness of the music. They They just push
All one
everything to the
level.
very, very maximum. With vinyl, if you push the volume really, really far up, the vinyl just like it breaks, right? Because it can't handle it.
Well, that was the big selling point back in the day, besides getting pristine quality out of a CD, is that they would sell that a CD will never distort.
Right, so they can push the guitars and the bass and the vocals up as high as the highest drum hit, so everything is exactly the same volume, right? You don't get the loud and the soft anymore.
Yeah.
It's just all crunched to the very, very peak.
There's no nuance left in the music
Yeah.
at all. Like a great example is listening to the open of Wish You Were Here on the radio, or the old blown out version they used to do in the compression wars that CC's talking about. Like, you can hear every little noise in the beginning of that song. So at first you're like, oh, I'm hearing things I never heard before. No, all you're literally hearing is the volume cranked up, basically, at that part, so that when the guitar comes in, they're the same level. That's all it is. So you're not really getting the same nuance. They just took the old track and boosted all the audio. But now they got smart in the last few years.
Yeah.
And they've went back and realized, okay, if we actually go in and do it track by track by track, we have full control over it. And they now some of these newer remasters sound better than the record albums ever could have sounded. Because that's the thing with digital audio, technical wise, you have a lot more room to play with than a record album ever could, or a cassette tape ever could, comparatively, because you have a lot more room to play with megahertz and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
didn't a similar thing happen though with movie the sound in movies? Some movies really cranked up the volume. And you didn't get light and shade.
Commercials
then.
are especially bad.
Commercials
Commercials
were
have to be
notorious
louder
for
than
that,
the
yeah.
program.
Well,
right?
that's always been the case, I think. But movies.
Well, as far as like DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K goes, with 4K, you're getting an almost uncompressed soundtrack. So there is no like compression to make it smaller to fit on the DVD.
Movies actually helps music sound better. Like, they helped push along digital audio.
Why is that?
Because for movies, because you got multiple tons and tons and tons of tracks of sound, and they were running into certain issues where when they would do, like, digital was a big part of audio and in movies way before it was in music. In fact, most audio for movies was optical way before, which is technically what digital runs on. It's an earlier form of it, but so what it would be is if you look at an old film stock,
it's an optical track down the
you would
side.
have a little track going down the side, and it would look just like a waveform like you would see in Audacity or whatever audio programmer you're using. And that's basically the audio on it. And then eventually they wanted to do multiple tracks. So they would do like one soundtrack on one side and then the other tracks on the other. Well, then they figured out digital, to where they could actually get 6 or more tracks all up on, and that's just for the sound field. But now when you get to the mixing of a movie, like, they would have to go through and you'd almost have to do it all in real time to get the soundtrack done right, because you only got one pass or so to get it all right. So you're literally like playing like DJ, doing all these different sound and mixing the music in and all this shit. When they brought in digital, it made it so much easier because you got everything in a bed and you can put it wherever you need it. You don't have any, hiss going off from a blank tape or anything in the background and all that stuff. So if you listen to movies compared to what they sounded like in the 60s and the 70s, going into the 80s, in the 80s, when they finally started figuring out how to do better sound with Dolby and then moving into digital, it's a world of difference, a huge world of difference. And that really helped music sound so much better coming into the newer era too, because all those technologies were then put towards music. So yeah, like it's amazing the stuff they were able to pull off early on with, like, Star Wars was one of the first movies to have 6-track digital sound.
I
Like,
will
in
say
certain
to
theaters. So yeah.
anybody in the chat, if you really want to see it, the Rock Band Guitar Hero tracks, just you can Google search and you can find them. All of that music was completely uncompressed, because it didn't have to be sold on a CD or on the radio. It was just for the game. So
And a lot of it got remade just for those games. Yeah.
Well, and how many stems do you usually have to deal with for those CC? Because that's pretty much all the tracks right there.
Anywhere from 5 to 50.
Exactly.
Like, there's thousands of tracks, and every one of them is uncompressed. If anyone actually wants to see the difference, you take the track you bought off of whatever service, take the Rock Band stems, look at them side by side, listen to them side by side. Every single one of those tracks is you know, it's not been screwed with.
And
Well, and I
Harmonix remade a lot of those tracks. So what
Yeah,
you've
they
got,
have
like
to.
if you've got like the ACDC pack or whatever, a lot of that was Harmonix doing all the instruments for those
We,
tracks.
we can get into a whole nother rabbit hole, but they almost bankrupted themselves making the Beatles rock band, right? With
Yeah.
artificial intelligence, which is a whole new technology.
So they could split it up, and that's what they've used recently now on movies, and then now in reverse, now they've used that for movies and stuff.
Well,
so it's kinda
de-aging
funky.
is part of that.
Yeah.
Is AIs, right?
Kind of was, yeah. So what you're talking about in the end, and Peter Jackson used the same technology on the Get Back documentary. And what it does is
Yes,
it
he did.
separates all the audio tracks. So then you're basically given a fresh set of all the audio tracks, even though they were all on only 2 tracks or 1 track before. Because that's
In
the thing. When I
music,
say even
in music, it's called demixing. It's teaching an artificial intelligence to separate the instruments to the state at which they were before they were mixed together, isolating the bass or the guitar. But it's the same technology that's being used to say de-age actors in films, right?
Yeah.
You're teaching
Andy,
intelligence.
yeah.
Andy's got to go. Thank you, Andy. We're going to be getting off here in just a minute, but thank you, brother. Thank you so very much for coming and hanging
Thanks for
out
having
tonight.
me.
I love those Mexican Iron Man figures, brother. That is so that's hilarious.
Swinging by one more time.
We'll talk about your collection.
That was him falling and hitting the ground.
Here's the husband.
Oh yeah.
You smashed my wife, I smash you.
No wonder he's running. All right. Have a good
Oh
night,
no,
guys.
there went Hulk.
Cheers, Andy. Thank you. And,
They got
and
his way
June
knocked
Wong
out.
says that's the real reason
Oh, shit.
Mexican Iron Man jumped out the window. Hubby wanted a 3-way.
Wow. No. I've never done a 3-way with like one chick and another dude, but I have done many the other way with 2 chicks and me. So
Okay, yeah, that sounds correct.
yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
plead the 5th.
What?
You've had 5?
No.
A 5-way?
I definitely plead the 5th on that one.
Dude, Tom's done some crazy shit. I've heard him talk about it Midnight Edge After Dark. He's done shit like with midgets and stuff. I'm like, what? What?
Yeah.
I plead the
5-way with
Comics division?
No.
He's
Well,
still
you did the
traumatized.
donkey show, so midgets aren't too far from that, Mike.
Who did the donkey show?
You did the donkey show.
No, I didn't. Stop
And
spreading
TJ.
lies. No, I
No,
didn't.
I'm not spreading lies. You told
There
me
you
all
go.
about it.
No, I did
See,
not tell you shit about it. Don't start another thing on the Twitters. I see you. I see what you're doing now. You say something on one of these late shows. Next thing you know, it's fucking
I've got
a thing.
I've got evidence.
It's
I've
not
got
true,
evidence. Your
Loki. It
own
wasn't in
admission. What
TJ, it
happened
was
to
in-
Taco? What happened to
What?
Taco the donkey?
You have no evidence.
It was
You're
TJ Maxx, not TJ.
You're making it
Thank
up,
you.
Loki. It wasn't TJ. It was Juarez.
No, what? No.
So it's got to get the facts straight, okay? But yes, there was a
Just
donkey.
the facts, man.
Just the facts. And thank you, June Wong, for that other super chat and this one for a $5. Problem with current music is they're all engineered earworms designed to make money. 80s was great because they went for the hook. Great melodies. Absolutely, guys. And we're getting out of here. If there's anything you guys want to shout out before we get out of here, by all means, now's the time before we close down.
I've actually got a quick shout out. There was a guy, his name's Captive America. I'm going to drop his link in the chat. He actually clipped or commented on the whole Mexican Wakanda thing. And yeah, shout out to him. I'm going to drop his link in the chat if that's okay, Leaky, with you, Loki. He's only got like 8 or 9 subs, but he's
course.
just getting started. But
Okay.
but I'm fired up that
Cool.
hopefully my little rant inspired a white dude to like take a stand against some of the ridiculous crap that's in this Wakanda movie. So
Nice.
anyway, all right. Who else has got stuff to plug?
Tomorrow night, I got my hockey show. Well, me and Brahma will do Bourbon and Boarding, where we drink and talk about hockey. Ice hockey, I mean. NHL. 10 p.m. Mountain Time tomorrow night. My YouTube, his Rumble. We simulcast, if that's a thing. And then Monday I got my It's Only Talk and Roll show, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, and we're doing the Wicker Man movie The original, not the Nick Cage. And Comics Division will be my special guest on that one. So.
Bullshit. I got the
No.
real Tuck and Roll show.
It's only talk and roll.
Talk.
Tuck and roll. I'm not stealing. I'm not stealing your tuck and roll.
It's only tuck and roll, but I like it.
See, that's the pun. I don't know if anybody ever got it. I called the show "It's Only Talk and Roll," and it's a pun on "It's Only Rock and Roll," but I like it. But that's how old I am. Like it.
The Cotton Council is coming back after first of the year. We'll be back next January sometime. But the Tuck and Roll show will be back probably next Saturday. I think tomorrow night I might just do a little bit of gaming and hang out with the chat. But next Saturday I'm thinking the Tuck and Roll show will be back. So if you guys want to come hang out on the Tuck and Roll show, I'll probably leave the link right there in the chat, and we'll see who shows up and see who gets Tuck and Rolled. Season 4, baby! Wow,
Look
4
forward to
years.
it, buddy.
Yeah.
4 years.
Dude, we gotta get Pussy Monster back on there.
Oh yeah, well, you're all welcome to join. I love surprises, so that's why I always throw the link out and just see who
So
shows
does
up.
Mike, apparently.
Oh my god. Oh
true.
my god.
Anybody else got anything? All right, guys. 2:00 tomorrow afternoon. My buddy Rambling Canuck, who does a history channel, is going to have Tino Stuckman on to talk about events that happened, I think, during World War II. I think that's what he told me. The link is in the description. I just threw it in there. Check him out. I know we don't usually talk history and all that jazz, but he's got a great channel. He's criminally
Undersubscribed.
No, he's just a criminal.
Great.
Oh no.
Well, he stopped there. That's what I was assuming
He
when he
did.
stopped. He's just a criminal.
They came in right
He's a
with this.
smooth criminal.
Loki's mic died.
Annie, are you okay?
So Rambling Canuck is great. He does do a lot of good history stuff. I'm certainly going to watch that. I wonder if they're going to be talking about Dieppe, because that's a big thing in Canadian World War II history, the Dieppe fiasco, as it were. But anyway,
You know what? I might do some Mead Radio.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Sorry.
Annie, are you okay?
Do it.
do it.
Been over
Mead
it.
Radio, come join us. I think I got a wrench over there because I'm cool. Like
Yeah, you do.
Do it.
In fact, I'll get you a link here.
Tuck and Roll, Loki, on your own show.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That means somebody has to
Loki
stay here.
left.
All right, Mike, play that Alf clip and let's roll.
Let's do it.
Do we actually lose Loki? We did lose him, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, he died mid-sentence.
Well, the
That
good
was-
news is that I can close this show. Well, you know what?
Here's the link. if
Delete the
anybody wants to share
metrosexual
that
clip
with me.
first.
Where's the link? Give me the link. Give me the link.
It's
Give
right
me the link.
in the private chat.
All right,
there.
copy link address.
Oh yeah, it's been a week. The last time I did it was Friday Night Fish Fry.
Oh, nice. Are you gonna do the song, Mike? Tom? What is it?
Which
the
one?
I look good on you, or whatever it's called.
I could probably play that eventually.
I love that song.
Dude, I love fucking that song. One of the things that's on my list is to remix it in a Chicago house.
Nobody's
Check
ever
out,
sent me any remixes yet. I had a bunch of
check out
people
the
ask for the
Looks Good on
stems,
You.
but
I know.
It's
I've
on
got to
Midnight
do it. I want to do a deep. I'm going to do this Christmas when I get some time off. I'm going to do a deep Chicago remix of that song.
Tom's version's on my playlist. I actually really enjoy that version. Tom does a
CC
great
has
job.
the official karaoke version. He hasn't put official on it, but he can put official in the title. I've told him that 20 times. And you can monetize it, sir,
Woohoo!
since you did the work.
No, YouTube won't let me monetize anything.
It
gotta be
won't.
channel
That's
wide or-
dumb.
All right. Well, for everybody that gave us super
Well,
chats,
I
I'm
would
gonna
let you.
I'm gonna bite the bullet on this one, and you get this.
You're a very funny man, senor.
You like that one?
Loki's internet is dead.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I was gonna give people some Metro Mexican Ironman, but I don't see it here.
No,
All right. Good.
no. I've been fighting that war since it started. I'm the only one in the chat that has your back on that. And
Thank you.
it needs to be burned, or
Thank
right along
you.
with the
Thank
Canadian
you.
bear suit.
So with that, Thank you, panel. Thank you, everyone in chat. Thank you, Loki, for hosting us. And we will see you over at Mead Radio as we all wind down the night. Thanks, everybody.
Let's go and
Cheers,
tuck and
everyone.
roll.
Have a good-
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.